So lately, I've been talking a lot, like a lot about generosity. And so I thought it was a good time to take a little break and share a little bit more about it because I don't want to give the wrong impression that it's all just good to give and give and give and give, and that's it. You know how a tree absorbs, takes carbon dioxide, and then gives us to live oxygen? That is principle. It's principle in nature, and we are a part of nature. It's principle for us. It is called the law of circulation. You are a vessel in which energy circulates through, and one of them is generosity. So it's an equal give and take, or so. We don't want to get hung up on ever giving with an expectation of receiving. But we don't want to find ourselves in unbalanced situations either, where we're the only ones giving and there is no receiving. The way to do that is to not keep giving to the same person over and over and over again, especially if they've never given you anything in return. Of course, don't be bitter about it. Don't be angry or frustrated about it. Always give without expecting anything. But when you've noticed somebody hasn't given you anything in return, do not get upset about it. It's okay because you didn't expect anything. But now that's an unhealthy and unbalanced relationship. Don't keep giving to that person. This is true in everything, personal life, right? And business. See, for some reason, we tend to see as those two things as different things. And for some reason in our minds, we think generosity and free is good, forgetting that that means we would want to live in a communistic country. You would never go there, would you? Would you say you want to live in a communist country? You would not. Yet, I unfortunately see so much, especially online, of people wanting free stuff. Now, I personally have been very grateful that I haven't really experienced that myself. I just believe you're all so wonderful. But I wanted to talk about this because this is the thing, whether it's in your own business or you're seeing it, whatever, this is real, so I want to talk about it. Because in business, I noticed a lot online where people think stuff should be free for some reason, and not thinking, wait, I have bills to pay, so does that other person. And it has led to a lot of entitlement in the United States, where because the generosity principle is real, it's very real, most businesses give something away for free. The law of circulation is very real. And most people are aware of that, so they want to be a part of it. And so you just look at an example like Firestone. Firestone, if you go get an oil change, they also check your car for free. They don't have to do that. It costs like $30. They're doing that to be generous. It is a gift. What happens when a business has been stable for so many years, decades, people come to expect it, and now they think it's their right, forgetting that it was a gift to begin with. And so when it gets taken away and you're expected to pay, you're like, wait a minute, it's supposed to be for free. And you're like, wait a minute, what? Why is it supposed to be for free? This is a gift. It was a gift that, in this example, Firestone had chosen to give to its clients. If it ever chooses to not give that gift, that is on them. It is not on us to keep wanting to receive it. And so when it comes to business, for some reason, businesses tend to be looked at as an entity that's isolated, separated from the community. And it's forgotten that a business actually helps the community. Even it's just me, but I have to pay for a lot of services to do the things that I do. So I'm part of the law of circulation. I receive wonderful blessings via the people who have allowed me to help them. And then I give back to, I'm part of it, right? To services I have to pay for. It also goes to my son and to my husband, to my family. And as much as I am, I'm also very generous. As much as I'm capable, I'm also very generous. So I'm very cognizant, very aware of this energy that's going back and forth, circulating this generous energy. I'm extremely, extremely aware. And I wanted to talk about it, like I said, from those two perspectives. One of them, don't keep giving to the same people over and over again, and they haven't given to you back. And secondly, never expect anything for free. Never expect generosity. Okay? And especially because, well, even if you're not talking about a business, if you're talking about a person, I see this a lot. Grown adults with their own mommies or daddies. Grown adults expect stuff for free from their parents. Now, parents love their kids unconditionally. They want to do everything for them. But at some point, I start to notice that they're being taken advantage of, because their child just keeps asking for more and more and more and more. And their parent, out of the goodness of their heart, wants to give more and more and more and more. Now, here's what happens in these one-sided relationships, whether in business, personal, family. When it becomes unbalanced, it becomes unhealthy, and we can see it, and we talk about these things. What we don't usually talk about is energy. This person that is only taking and not giving ends up having stagnant chi. Just like a tree needs to take in carbon dioxide and then give out oxygen, it can't only give us oxygen and it can't only take carbon dioxide, it would die. We are part of nature. We are living and breathing and part of nature. And all of these energies are what makes us feel alive and be healthy and alive. So if we're ever finding ourselves in an unbalanced situation where we're either giving too much or taking too much, now energy is not flowing freely through you. It is not circulating freely through you. And you will notice this because you don't feel happy. You might even feel frustrated in life. So, conundrum. I'm supposed to give, but not expect anything in return. I know, right? But it is true. Just be mindful of not giving to the same person over and over and over again. Okay? Generosity is not to be expected. People shouldn't just expect it from you. It is always a gift. And what it is, I had this lesson recently with my intuition. What it actually is an opportunity for the other person. So when you give generously, this is life coming out of you. And now that person has that same opportunity to also give generously, but some people don't take it. So that's all, friends. I hope that this meant something to you. Please give me a comment and let me know. I'd love to talk to you about it. Much love and light. Bye.